Hello, it's Loretta West with Color Garden Studio, and I've just got a little bit of a art escape for you. I'm going to show you how to utilize, another way to utilize all those Zentangle tiles. If you've got a lot of them like I do, you'll start to wonder what to do. You can put them in albums, of course. You could attach them to a card for a friend or a family member or somebody who needs a lift, and that's lovely. But what I've been doing lately is making artist trading cards for an upcoming show in our little village of Lumbee, BC, Canada, and utilizing little fragments of Zentangle's art that I have. So things like this, it might not be finished, doesn't matter, but you can cut out little pieces of it like this and utilize it in a collage. So I've got, lots from doing lessons, lots of demo ones that just sort of hang out in a pile. So I thought it's time to put you guys to work. And so an ATC, if you're not familiar, is a little piece of artwork. I don't remember the exact dimensions, you'll have to look that up. But they're about this size. I've got, these are watercolor paper, so it's quite stiff. You can use any kind of cardstock or anything you have that's in a small category, just cut them up. You can do them all in one big sheet and then cut them up into the little pieces. That works as well. So just to show you a quick lesson here on what to do. Now, I also make a lot of jelly prints because it's easy and fun. And so I collected a lot of jelly print papers. And this is a great way to use that up. So for this one, I utilize this background. Sorry, I utilize this jelly print as a background. And then I had a 3Z Zentangle tile that I had done probably a couple of years ago. And I just cut it up. You can see it right here. Just zoom that in a little bit so you can see. There we go. See what it was? Roughly. That's right. Yep. A little bit. There it is. And I just cut off a chunk. And I glued it with a glue stick. So the glue stick I use, I like to use Uhu because it's strong and fast. And it also is, I believe, acid-free. So I like to use that. You could also use decoupage or matte medium, and there's also PVA. I like to use that as well with a little brush. So choose your thing. Here's matte medium by Golden. Choose what kind of glue you'd like to use. You're going to need a pair of scissors. Make sure they're sharp and good. These are my, you can tell, these are my crafty kind of studio scissors. They're got stuff on them, but they are sharp and they work. You might need a pen, very handy. I've got a little Faber-Pastel Pitt pen in a 0.5 and a pencil. This is just a regular old Staedtler pencil. I don't even know what it is. What's a 2H? There you go. And maybe some blingy stuff, maybe a jelly roll or two and blingy colors for fun. And the other tool I like to use is my cell phone. It is very handy when you're going to do collage, and I'll show you how that works. So I've already glued on this piece here. If you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but this is quite metallic on there. It's really pretty. And I'm trying to figure out, what do I like? What do I like? What do I like? So I've got this other piece. Do I like it this way? Or, oops, it's got a piece hanging off it. Hang on. Or this way. Now, what feels good? So this is where the cell phone comes in. So I go to my camera and I take it, my piece that I'm thinking about placing, where to place it. And I take a photo. Okay, and I just keep doing that with each one, each idea. So that I remember, oh, okay, I can look back at them and say, oh, you know, I really like that one. And I don't have to worry about getting. So I don't really like that, but that might work. Take a look at that. Maybe this way. So the lovely thing about collage is that you get to just play around and see what works for you. And you kind of get this feeling after you do it for a while. It's sort of like things just click. It's like, ah, that's it. That's it. You know, it feels right. It just feels right in your gut. And or in your heart or in your brain. I don't know exactly where. So yeah, so you can just play around with that. I think I already did this one. So then you go through your photos and you decide, oh, do I like that one? That one's interesting. I might like, whoops, there's another one. I like that one best of all. But everybody's, you know, art is so subjective that you might look at these images and go, oh, no, I don't like that one. I like this one. So just gotta go with what you feel is right. So then I've got this sort of figured out down here, what I want to do. Ooh-hoo, ooh-hoo, here I am, the ooh-hoo stick. And I'm just gonna move out of the way and get this going here. And down the way I wanted it, which was right here, kind of. Well, it looks like it's coming out like that. And then you can also take a pen, a pencil even. You can write things on them right on top, or just leave it the way it is. But I'm thinking that I would like to have this barrier, like a little barrier. So I'm just going to go around it with black ink, my Pitt pen, my artist Pitt pen. Just the seat of my pants stuff, just to give it a little bit more definition. I want to be careful with this because I really love what's going on right here with this gold. And you can see that how pretty that is. And I don't want to get too decorative in there, but I do want something. And I'm just thinking about some dashes and a little bit of circle. Going right over the acrylic paint that's on there, but I'm not covering it right up. This one's going to be a little different. you can see that, just adding a little bit of a motif in there. It probably is a tangle of some sort. I don't know what it's called. If you know, please write it in the comments. It just popped into my head, like so many things do these days. Whoop. No, we're not having an earthquake. But Bob just about fell off his perch. Okay. So I think if I want to add anything else to this, I think that's pretty much it. I have, okay, I do. I want to add something around the edge here. Coming around the edge. Something there. You can see that little abstract work here with the pen, but really pretty. So it doesn't have to be a monumental, huge work of art to be beautiful. It can be small. You can hold it in your hand and really appreciate it. And you can upcycle your Zentangle artwork in this way with some lovely collage, maybe adding some printed papers as well. So let me show you a couple of others I'm working on today for the show. So I'm not sure what to call this one either. I have to think about that. I might add a little more pen work. I don't know, but I like it. So there's another one I did. So I cut out this little bit and this little bit out of a Zentangle tile. This is another piece of paper I just cut out. So these are appliqued or collaged right on top. And then I added these little floaty bits. For lack, maybe they're little kayaks, I don't know, or canoes. And then the words on top of this applique part, follow the undercurrent. And then this last one I'll show you is a little bear. So again, I utilized the same background paper that I had made last winter. And then I had cut out this from a Zentangle tile. And then I cut out a bear shape out of just, I don't know if it's Zentangle tile. Yeah, it is. Another Zentangle tile, the bear head. And then I tangled sand swirl combined with verve, right, together. So you can see how pretty that is. And I added a little bit of gold around the edge. And I also added some shading here and here because I wanted to look, that's not a word, that's not the word I'm looking for, excuse me. I want it to be distinctive, thank you, distinctive from the lower bit. So we have 3 layers of collage here. We have the jelly print paper, the Zentangle tile original that I had started and cut out, and then the additional Zentangle tile on top of that. So it's quite layered, and you can't really tell, of course, but trust me, it is. Anyway, those are some ideas that you can do to utilize your Zentangle tiles. An excellent idea for ones that you don't really want to keep around anymore for whatever reason, and they just need to find a new home. So if you are in the Lumbee, BC, Canada area in July and August of 2022, please feel free to come and see our group show at the Monashee Art Gallery, right beside the Bank of Nova Scotia, right downtown on the 4-way stop. You can't miss it. Take care. Bye-bye.